Game-Geki live.
Resident Evil.
It's time for Game-Geki.
Hello and welcome to Game-Geki. I'm DK, joined as always by Gekidami, as we dabble in a little bit of board game fun. Today's board game, Resident Evil, the board game. That is what it's called, right? Let me quickly check. Yep, the board game.
It's called Resident Evil War Game in Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator on. Oh, I've put some of these green things down. I want to do that. Okay. So, to commemorate this amazing event of us messing around with this, I'm going to play a little intro video that I have prepared earlier. So, just kick back, Gekidami, whilst I play this for the people at home.
I'm kicking back. I'm kicked back.
Come to the front there.
I got a shotgun.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Biohazard.
They have escaped into the mansion, where they thought it was safe, yet.
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
Amazing. There you go. That's set the scene. Our quintessential heroes have wandered into the...
Is that the same title as this one here?
Yeah, it is that title. It is that title I used, yeah.
Oh, okay. Go on. Excellent. So yes, here we are, Resident Evil, the board game in the Tabletop Simulator, which we're going to attempt to play.
So I believe there's a little blurb I can read, which has been sort of for some colour. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to set the scene even further. This is called Into the Mansion. Run! Run! Don't look back! You have to survive! You crash across the threshold at pace, skidding to a halt just in time to see Barry and Chris slam the doors shut and hurl their weight against them. A moment later, both men recoil as something heavy throws itself at the other side, causing the aged wood to rattle on its hinges. Thankfully, it holds. A moment later, another impact. This time, your comrades are ready and bear the brunt more easily. Jill stands a few feet away, her gun aimed unsteady at the door as she struggles to draw breath. When no further crashes come, her shoulders sag and she leans against the wall. You're much the same. Clasping at your knees and coughing, you struggle to get the air into your aching lungs and calm your racing pulse. What happened out there? What were those creatures? Am I like just the extra fifth member of STARS or something? It's all about a frenetic blur in your mind. Gunfire, screaming, bestial roaring, chaos all around you. You might have seen Joseph get dragged down by one of the ships in the gloom. Exactly. It's Joseph.
Joseph!
You know, it's all a frenetic blur in your mind. The shapes, the gloom. Joseph get dragged down by one of the shapes in the gloom, although you couldn't be sure. You definitely heard Jill shouting Joseph, as I just said, followed by a series of gunshots. Suddenly, you're all running a headlong chase through the trees, pursued by snapping teeth and the ragged shots, as though joining your route, the Alpha Team's helicopter passed overhead, rapidly ascending. Do we have "Don't Go" in our sounds? I'm not sure if we do or not.
Don't go. I'm pretty sure we don't.
You can't remember who saw the mansion or who led you to the building.
Welcome.
Oh, that's
Got
kind of.
some rare things on sale.
All you know is suddenly
stranger.
you were charging to. Why did you play that to the
didn't
building?
play
All
that.
you know is suddenly you were charging towards a piercing square. I'm not even touching anything, so it can't be me. Warm and inviting against the darkness that threatened to envelop you all. You snapped out of your thoughts by the rumble of thunder. A storm is gathering on the horizon. Straightening up as your breathing slows, you take a moment to survey your surroundings. Welcome, he was about to say again. You stand in a wide hallway with a high ceiling, the true height hidden by a mezzanine floor hugging the walls above. Warm light bathes the room. Is he just going to say welcome or stream? Straightening up as your breathing slows, you take a moment to survey your surroundings. I lost track then. You stand in a hallway, wide ceiling, height hidden by mezzanine floor, hugging the walls above. Warm light bathes the room with overhead chandelier, banishing the shadows to each corner. Cursory glance is all that's needed to appreciate the opulence of the furnishings. Every surface, rich wood or bright marble stone, a deep crimson carpet stretches underfoot. Leading up a wide set of stairs ahead, you notice several lit candles flickering as if they slowly burn down, and wonder who left them. Your eyes stray to your companions, and a sinking feeling takes root. Several of your comrades are missing. Is everyone all right? Jill is the first to speak. What happened to the others? None of you have answers, only concerned expressions. Jill starts for the door. No, we don't want to go out there. Wesker's phone is final. He says, stop it, don't open that door, really, but... If Jill stops her in her tracks as if to understand his words, lightning illuminates the scene in bright relief.
Stop it. Don't
For a
open that
brief
door.
moment, Wesker's face turns pale white with dark sockets in his eyes. It reminds you of a skull because he's a monster of a man. By the time the accompanying thunder crashes, you've all accepted his cold decision. Even Jill. You barely escaped as it was. Charging back outside would be a suicide mission. Wesker is about to speak again when a muffled gunshot echoes from behind the set of doors to your left. We need to investigate. Wesker looks in Jill's direction. She nods and is about to head towards the doors when Chris speaks up. I just heard something else. Footsteps from upstairs. Could it be one of the others? Or someone who knows what's going on? He doesn't wait for Wesker's orders. I'll go and check. Chris is our old partner, you know, that's what Wesker would say. Barry would say. If we take too long, they might get away. Wesley seems satisfied with the logic. Okay, I'll stay here and secure this area. Firearm held ready at his side, he prowls towards an alcove at the back of the room, half hidden in darkness. His eyes must be better than yours. You hadn't even seen it until now. Chris starts up the stairs and Jill jogs towards the doors, with Barry falling into lockstep behind her. You realise you need to make a decision. Now, that's kind of like written like a choose-your-own-adventure. There should be two choices below. So, before this stream, we've kind of read about half of this book, this instruction manual. So what we know is that we've decided to pick our characters. Gekidami has selected Jill Valentine,
I have just now.
who is the master of unlocking. Jill can unlock a door if another character has the required key in the inventory. In fact, just thinking about this, I'm going to just play some random mansion e-music.
Yeah.
She's got the fighting spirit. When an encounter card with the star symbol is drawn, Jill and each other character on her tile heals one level. So it's a
Here's a
bonus way
lockpick.
to heal.
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
And then I'm Barry Burton. Get away from me. If Barry's attacked, fails his evade roll, Barry can push each enemy in his square. He's accurate.
Oh my
When making an attack with the handgun, Barry treats the big evade dice result as a big damage result instead. So, what I'm quickly going to do is pop the picture on so I can
Yeah, how do you do that again?
just right click on anywhere on the board that is not got something on it. Then you position it to where you need it to be in your screen.
Where are the quick reference thing? Let's see now.
It's the back page of the manual. Sorry, I'm just gonna flick that to the back page. There we go. There's a quick reference. Gonna pull that in nice and close so it's always on screen. And then lock that in place with the little padlock thing. Okay, that should always be there now. Now, I did prepare some camera shortcuts. I'm going to get this back to... I always get this back to front. Is it Control to save or Shift to save? Yeah, Control is save. I didn't want to press Control. So, Shift. So, go straight to my character. And to level. Right. So, we need to place our... characters on the starting points.
Indeed. Where's Jill? I've got Jill and
Pop Barry at the bottom here, as designated by the instruction for the tutorial, the Gunshot. I think she is 1, 2.
Yeah, she's there. Okay.
Okay. Though I don't think it's terribly strict on that one, but... So now we try our best to do this.
Play the game.
This is going to go about as well as a house on fire. Right. So, I guess I'll go first. For the sake of... for no good reason.
Wait, that's just from the dice that are all the way at the bottom of the thing. How do we... Dice are really far away from the plaything.
Yeah, you can move the dice wherever you think is comfortable.
How do you make like a... Whatever.
Did you have a full set of 6? Yeah. There is a bit of room near the play area. You can pop them down just below the play area if it's better for you. You have
All
to go
these
down.
dice?
Yeah. You, for now, you're probably only going to need a few of the blue ones, but...
I should go with it. I'll probably not get move the dice, honestly.
It's kind of the thing, isn't it? It's awkward. Awkward as fuck. Okay, so...
Jill's already deeper within the mansion.
I guess that... I don't really know if that's just because they split up in the little story interlude. It kind of implied to be upstairs, but whatever. So... Barry gets four moves. So I'll quickly swap back to the game world. Barry, move 1 space, that's 1, 2, 3. I don't really want to open this door until I have a fresh move, to be honest. I can't search or trade or use item or anything of use there. That'll probably do for me for my turn. So... I'm not in line of sight of anything, and the door isn't open, so don't have to calculate any enemies just yet. So it just goes... Oh, I have to draw a tension. Draw and resolve a card from the tension deck, because my turn is now ending. So that is this one that is sat below the play area. I don't know how far behind live I am, if you could see what I'm doing, but I'll just draw one. Just leave it here for now. Flip it over. That is all clear. There's no symbols or nothing, so no effect. Okay, cool. So now it's your turn.
Yeah, how do you know? Does every character have 4 movements?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was kind of looking at the card thinking, what does it say 4 movements? Okay, so Jill, where's Jill? Okay, Jill. So this corridor, I mean, there is a zombie in this corridor here, but it's kind of around the corner.
So what happens is, if you're in
I remember that though.
if you're in line of sight of the enemy, but he's not in line of sight, then so you should be fine as long as you don't shoot, which you can't really. So that's one.
One. So I guess
Open the
this
door. So you open it by right clicking and go to states or something like that, and then move it to 2. Yeah, there you go. That's open.
Okay, so that's 1. So it was kind of the second action, right?
Yeah, that counted as a full action. So you
1,
got 2 left.
2, 3. So I can move here, right? 4. And I'll guess on my next turn I'll try and loot this item.
Yeah, 1. Open. 2. 1.
3,
2,
4.
3, 4. Yeah, okay, that suits you as a turn. So that won't have drawn any enemies because you're quiet and not in line of sight of them. Draw a card from this little stack of cards just below the. So to draw it, you just click and drag. You don't want to hold down because it'll start doing menu shit.
So what? Click and drag, but don't hold down? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, just click and move the mouse straight away.
Or that?
Yeah, and then place it onto. Press F to flip it.
Flip the table. Oh, get your hand off my thing. Spy cache. There are plenty of supplies here, if only you can clear out some of the enemies and investigate properly. Place this card next to the tension deck with 5 wound tokens on it. Each time an enemy is killed or a corpse is discarded by using Kerosene token, discard a token from this card. If the final token is discarded, discard this card. Then each character draws a card from the item A deck. If a character's inventory is full, place their card in the item box. Okay, so
this is just placed next to the.
yeah, and then we need to.
5
there are plenty
wound.
of 5 what are wound tokens.
So a wound token, because we don't have wound tokens because we've got these amazing digitized versions of our health.
Oh.
It's in one of these bags.
There's fire here. 3D fire?
Ah, yes. Put a piece of fire on it.
8 classic health token trackers? No. Old picture base? No. No.
That's the kerosene tokens. Wound tokens are down here. All right.
Oh, cool. How many? 5?
5 of those bad boys.
Mm.
A lot bigger than. So we just pop them on top of the. I'll place them under the card like that because it's easier to keep track. There. That's pretty good. That will serve its point.
Okay.
So every time we kill one, remove one off, and then we get.
Yeah.
Final token discard card, and then we draw a card from the deck of items. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then it's my turn.
Wait, is it?
Tensions.
Reaction phase, resolve a reaction from any enemy on. So the enemies don't literally do anything right now.
I don't think they move unless they could see you, or you make a noise.
If the enemy model is not in range to attack, it will move. If a character is in range or line of sight, okay. Performing an attack, okay. Tension phase. Okay, yeah, good. You're good.
All right. I mean, I hope we're getting that right. It's a little bit awkward to. Okay, so I'm going to use my first move to open the door. I can shoot that zombie. So.
Whoa. So zombies. I guess zombies don't have like front and backs. Then in fact in this game they do.
No, I don't think the direction of it.
So I'm guessing you're in line of sight now.
So, I can roll, because my pistol that I have rolls 1 damage dice, but it's got the rapid fire skill, which means that I can trade ammunition for more dice. So I'm going to spend 2 ammunition to use 2 dice. So I have to remember how to...
You load it by 1 just then.
I did it the wrong
No,
way.
you
around.
raised it again.
Fuck.
Can't see your hands in the way. 13 in there. 3? Well, no, you spent a lot of
I spent it all in one big bust. There's
machine
like
gun.
You have to click
13,
the right side
okay.
of it, I think. But, well.
Okay.
Okay, now I can roll 2 dice. So get them, and then it's the R button. Select
Don't
them,
throw 'em. Don't
and
throw
then
'em off the
press
table.
R on the keyboard. Okay, so that's a damage dice and a bigger dodge thing, which is treated as a damage dice.
Yeah.
So we deal basically 1 damage to the enemy because you can't double up the effect. Which means it's a hit, and the zombie should probably grab a zombie stat card.
Go over here. Zombies have 1 health.
Gonna clone a copy of that and pull it. Oh shit!
Oh my god! It's on the floor.
Okay, come back to the playing field.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep this on hang since there's always zombies in this level. There it is. It's a zombie.
I've rotated it slightly now just to be really unsatisfying. Okay, so that zombie has 1 health. So that's immediately then replaced with a corpse. Does this have a state of corpse? It does, yeah. Okay.
I think there's no corpses in this mode.
Oh, yeah, good point.
This tutorial one doesn't have any corpses on it, yeah. They turned off this tutorial mission.
For the sake of flavour, I'll leave it visibly
Yeah,
the
I
corpse,
could
but
do
not
that. Yeah, I could do
calculating. Okay, so I did 1 to open the door, 2 to gun that down, 3, 4. Okay.
You can remove a hurt token from this wound. The wound token from this thing, because you killed an enemy.
There we go. I'll just leave it there for now. And because that door is shut, I don't have to calculate this room. And that means it's time for me to draw a tension card. Oops. See how I picked it up right instead of drawing.
Pick the whole thing. Oh, pick up the whole thing. There you go.
It's hard. It's not quite.
I know.
Right.
Oh, silence.
Another all clear.
Calm.
Do you
Oh,
truly
right.
trust these things? Or are they the sinister traps tempting you into lowering your guard?
Ooh.
Alright, that's my turn.
Ooh. So I'm going to search this.
Okay, so...
So discard an item token in the same square and draw an item card. So I'll... Oh my god, what the hell?
Switch it to the open state.
Oh, cool, like an egg. And I have to draw an item card. What are the item cards?
The item cards are these blue ones. The A card... it was an A container, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm a good word. It's nice.
Excellent.
Bloop. And also, what should I do about this? Like, increase my ammo? Increases the character's ammunition. So I raise it by 8, right? Is that it?
You don't have to resolve it. It's an inventory item. So it just
Okay.
goes straight into your invent.
Phew.
You've got plenty of inventory space. All 8 spots at your disposal.
Oh, see.
Excellent.
Okay, so that's 1 my goes. It's 1, so I guess I'll 2.
I guess you're going to just want to stop at the corner, aren't you? And not
Yeah, 3. I guess I wouldn't want to do anything else then, yeah. Can I just not do all my turns?
It's kind of a. Let me quickly check in this manual whether the actual zombies are supposed to be moving anyway.
Yeah.
Zombies don't have their own turn in the board game. Instead, they lurch forward and attack as nearby characters draw attention to themselves.
Yeah, so they don't no, so they don't move then. It's not like in Zombicide, the enemies have their own turn, so they all like move, but in this it doesn't seem that's the case.
Yeah, I guess it's not abundantly clear whether enemies can just move all the time. Like,
If they have their own turn, then I guess not, right?
no, I guess not. Hopefully that is it should be right, because I think there's like a card that busts open doors and things later anyway. All right, in that case, I think you can just.
So do I have to spend all my turns, or can I just not do them all? Then can I stop with all your 3 turns spent?
Let me come back to player turns. Character interact with the things. Character can perform up to 4 actions.
Okay, okay. So my turn is over then.
Okay. Draw a card from the tension
sorry.
deck.
Okay.
All appears safe, but you don't dare relax in this haunted nightmare. A slight lapse of concentration can lead to an untimely demise.
I thought I've got different text on them. That's pretty cool.
Now Barry's about to get himself into a whole heap of trouble at this point.
How was Barry actually? Oh, there's a door there. Okay. Oh, yeah, 2 zombies out through that door.
Oh, there's a thing to search, so I'll go 1, 2,
Search, yeah.
search. There's some handgun bullets.
Excellent.
That's in my invent. And the 4th move is just to approach the door. Okay, and that's the end of my turn. I will draw a card from the scary deck.
Despite.
This place looks mercifully secure of enemies, but for how long? Let's not push your luck. Place this card next to the active character's tile with 6 wound tokens on it. If a character begins their tension phase on this tile, they discard a token instead of drawing from the tension deck. When the final token is discarded, then the character begins their tension phase on this tile.
Where you are right now, here in this door.
So what? Is he talking about this tile specifically? Let me move
The whole
deck over here somewhere. It's a really awkward mechanism. How the fuck we're gonna align that? 6 tokens on it, so I can move into this room if I don't want to draw one of these cards. It might not be too useful in this particular case, but it could be useful later on. Let me clone one of these. I mean, make a fucking million of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six wound tokens. That's going to take forever to be consumed.
Yeah, probably not going to use that, to be honest.
So I have to begin my tension phase, so that's it. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so Jill's going to move down and she's going to engage in Mortal Kombat, this zombie here.
Alright, so same
So,
gun rules apply for you.
so I roll which dice then?
You roll
2 blue ones.
1, 2, or 3, depending on how many bullets you want to spend.
I mean, we got 1 health, right?
The instructions for rapid fire, by the way, at the bottom where it says attack special rules, you see how it says rapid fire?
Oh yeah, the character can spend 1 additional animation point to roll an extra 1 or 2 additional. What are the actual rolls then? So how do you miss a roll?
Yeah, that's the exception.
Oh yeah, say dash roll. Small base. Okay, so I want to roll any of these 3 here, right?
No, that's when you're evading damage. The ones you
Oh.
want to roll are written on the weapon. So if you look at, I assume you're going to try and use your handgun.
Yeah, of course.
So you want to roll one of these 3 symbols. If you roll the one on the right,
Evade.
you basically evade. If you roll the one in the middle, you damage him, and if you roll the one on the left, you push him back by 1.
Oh, but no, I don't do 1 damage either way.
No, you only do 1 damage if you do the bullet thing.
Oh shit, damn. In that case, I probably will only use 2 bullets
It's probably
just in case.
I think that's what the encouragement is. That's why Barry's thing's so powerful, and the fact that he gets 2 dices that do it.
Okay, we lower my ammo count, and it's here, right?
Yeah, you have to click on it in the right place, and it'll rotate in the right way. But there you go. Excellent.
Okay, 2 bullets spent. Time to roll some die. Why can't I? No.
That is,
Well, I got
there
it.
you go. That's damaged the zombie by 1, and it only has 1 off, so that immediately kills it. Ooh!
Where is it? Okay, state 2. Okay, there you go. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I hope we're playing this right. It's so oddly written in the manual. You can't really.
No, it
Confused.
seems so. I can't. I guess it's considerably right now. It seems pretty easy compared to like Zombicide or even the Bloodborne game which I've played. But I mean, it doesn't say enemies have ruined a turn. They only react to players, right? I guess unless maybe gunfire makes noise.
Gunfire does make noise, but the doors are all closed right now, so they don't.
Okay.
Okay, draw a tension card to end your turn. Because nothing is seemingly alive to react.
Ooh.
Vivid Assault.
Unnatural vigor possesses the undead as they. I mean, normally Resident Evil are actually undead, as they hurl themselves towards you in a stumbling run. During the next player's turn, increase enemy movement value by 1. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess. Okay, this remains in one round. Okay, so for now, so I guess any card that's going to move now is yeah, you can put it there, I suppose. Any enemy that's going to move now is going to move double, I guess. Although right now, no enemies are not really in a situation that's useful. Actually, I might not want to put it there.
Zombies have
because,
1 movement. Just put because it only has 1 round.
Still, yeah. So you're going to draw 1, and it'll be at the end of my turn, my next turn. Okay, you can. You'll go. You're about to tackle 2 zombies.
Yeah, I've got 2 attacks, so here's hoping it'll all hit. So 1.
Technically, I'm not.
If a character is in range or line of attack. Out of sequence if you make an attack. Same square as an enemy, or attacking enemy in the same square. So 1, 2. Right, so now I've moved into their line of sight.
We don't have any zombie sounds. We should have zombie sounds. I don't think of that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to make like a little soundboard plugin or something to really... That requires effort and time. And I'm not about that. Okay, so I think when I attack one, it's going to make an out-of-sequence attack. So an enemy will move onto my square.
Yeah, attacking enemy in the same square. So each enemy in the same square or link tiles perform a move reaction, making the action in the same square as an enemy. The enemy performs an attack. If the evade roll fails. Okay, so you're going to attack one. If you don't kill it, then they'll both move towards you, I guess.
If I do kill it, the noise will still make the other one move onto my square.
I mean, you're in line of sight anyway, so it doesn't really matter about noise.
They'll be out of sequence. Each enemy on the same row link tile performs a move reaction.
Yeah.
So anyway, I will attack one of the zombies on that square. I'm only allowed to attack one at a time, so...
Mhm.
I'll go with the same strategy so far that has been
Two.
treating as well, and expend 2 ammo.
2 bullets. You got 2 movements left as well.
So hopefully I can shoot twice. And we'll roll them. Roll them! Okay, so that is I've triggered the push effect. So I can push a zombie away from me, but I don't think there's room.
No, there's no room. I'm just going to push through doors, but I don't think so.
I can't push them through a closed door.
No.
So I'm forced to just attack again, and a zombie. A zombie can't move if they've been pushed, I think. Exile. Making an action in the same square, attacking an enemy in the same square. If it's not successful, the character will automatically hit. Okay, so I think the situation for Barry is that zombie is able to react and move up to me before the reaction phase because it's out of sequence.
Yep.
Now I get to attack one more time, and if I fuck this up, I'm going to get damaged because he's on my square.
Mm.
And the other zombie is going to gather on me as well and hoard me. So expend 2 more bullets. Probably need the down. Whoa! Sorry, I expended 2 already. No, that's not a successful one because I need the big arrow to count as another hit.
Damn.
That means, what does that mean exactly? Let me, an action in the same square as an enemy. The enemy performs an attack. So the enemy gets a free attack on me now. Which means something. I get to roll my evade dice. How many evade dice do I get to throw?
Small base 3, right? Or we have to get one of those 3 results.
Okay, so I need small base. Any of the evade symbols need to show up on my dice. So that one counts as an evade, right? Am I right in that thinking?
What have you got?
So I've got 2 damage and 1 small evade.
The small big counts, yeah.
So now that was my second attack, wasn't it? So it's the reaction phase now. So
Yeah. I guess they attack now, right?
there's overreaction for an enemy in the same row link tile.
There's both enemies. This one's going to attack again, and this one's going to move forward, I guess.
Yeah, so I now have to throw my avoiding thing, which will now get harder for me because there are now 2 zombies on the board.
Yes, minimum base or 2, so you have to get the big roll or the roll with the 3 lines next to it.
So I guess that counts as the 2-line, the medium dodge.
I think so, yeah.
Let me quickly check the manual just to make sure that I'm throwing the right amount of dice, because it is seeming like impossibly easy right now.
But why are you throwing 2 dices?
How many?
Why are you throwing 2?
I'm not sure if you're supposed to throw 3 dice, 2 dice, or 1 dice.
1 in it. Why would
I
it be?
can figure.
Why would it be 2?
Action phase. Ding, 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 ding. Where is it? Fully describe enemy attacks. Okay. When a player's character is attacked by an enemy, they must make an evade roll using the number of dice listed. Okay, so Barry only has You can throw 2 on your turns, and Barry can throw what? 1? Yeah, so I can only throw 1, so I'll re-throw both of my moves just to double check that I got that right.
You have to throw it 3 times, then I guess.
Uh,
So that's still, that one counts. That one, so the first one, you can say that one was good.
okay.
Are you going to want to throw... So that one's good for 1. That's a fail, however.
Okay, so
You receive damage.
I receive a damage which will put me down 1 level of health.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems... So I'm normal fine, not perfectly fine. You should have made that a bit more obvious, but oh well. That is on 4 out of 6. Yeah. Okay. Now we've done the
Tension,
reaction.
right?
Yeah, draw a tension card.
What's the reason for like any to get an extra
Enemies
fit attack?
pack in.
There we go. Cornered.
A vicious snarl sends a shiver down your spine as you realise your foe has found you once more. Locate the tile closest to an active character where there are enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy on the tile with the highest threat level and place them on this character's tile on the closest spawn point.
Hang on a minute. What? Locate the closest active player where there are enemies. Where there are enemies, but no characters. Oh, interesting. So does that mean like
Summoning
3
an
walls
enemy,
as well?
Busting through a door or something.
Which one will be the closest? And we need this one up here, right?
Yeah, I guess that in theory would.
But the closest, this here or this one here?
I think he spawns on that one. Read that again. Locate the tile closest to your active character, where there are enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy on that tile with the highest threat level, which is the only one, and place them on this character's tile. Yeah. So this
On the closest.
This zombie manages to find its way.
Yeah.
Unless there's one under me, but I don't think you can spawn.
Oh, there is one. No, because it says the one without a character on it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That therefore ends my turn.
Excellent.
Barry is in it now. It's up to Jill to save the day.
I'm going to head for the ejector now.
Yeah, you just squeeze on by.
1, 2. So I have to. Because the penguin can only fire through 1, right?
You can only shoot one of them. Yeah.
1 tile. That's
1,
1, 2.
I think your
so
range is line. Is it line of sight with a gun?
Yeah, but I think it's like 1 tile over, right? Now it's the same tile, isn't it? Or is it? Which one?
I think you can shoot anything in your line of sight, no matter how far it is, as long as it's in your direct line of sight. It's just the knife. If the
Really?
weapon, yeah.
Surely you can't shoot down the whole corridor. Has to be
Uh,
like a range limit to it.
double check that for you.
That seems like OP as fuck.
The character uses
Okay.
a weapon in the inventory to attack the enemy. If there are 1 or more enemies in the same square as the character, they can only attack one of the enemies. When performing attacks, follow the process below. Choose an enemy within the line of sight as the target, and choose one weapon to make the attack. The weapon must display at least 1 point on its ammo dial, unless it doesn't use a dial. Okay, roll the attack. When a character makes an attack, an enemy will always be in range if the character has line of sight on them.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Seems OP as hell to me, but
You're good.
definitely way more OP than way more easier than it is zombie side. Zombie side's like limited range.
Swing my camera over to wherever your dice are.
Although, did it say that with this 2 here, you can only attack 1?
Yeah,
so
you have
so
to
you
use,
wouldn't actually be able to attack both of these zombies.
I think what's going to happen now when you attack one. I wasn't able to attack them both. No, what was happening was when I attacked one,
1, 2.
I just basically got attacked. The
No,
enemies,
but it says that when there's 2 enemies on the same tile, you can only attack 1. So
Yeah.
that means that even if you had like all your 4 turns, you wouldn't be able to actually attack them both. Apparently.
I think it just counts per turn.
Oh, okay. So let me roll. Let me do my turn. So I guess I'll do 2 bullets again.
Yeah, so I'll just
Okay, 11. Roll these 2 dices. What the red dice is for?
the red dice are for certain ammunitions or something.
Okay. Do you want the fucking... What now? Roll. I think that's good, right? Yes, I killed one of them.
Excellent.
So I'll let you set them to a corpse. You know what? I guess I'll... So 1, 2... So that was my 3rd turn. I got one more turn. I guess I'll...
I
kill you all as
think
well.
they get set out of state reaction as well because you've made an attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
So that means I now need to dodge because they have to attack the
I was
closest
attacking
player.
you then. Okay.
Also,
I
you
know-
made a noise, so that has to move up as well because it gets.
But
sent
hold
out.
on. Because fevered attack is still on, so this one actually moves twice.
Huh? Why does he move twice?
Fevered attack, fevered assault. is
Fevered
still active.
assault. Oh shit, you're right.
So he's in your
So the way this were, I'm not quite sure on the order. Like no, because he came first. Yeah. So they still only attack once, but I now have to do the 2 dodge.
yeah.
So they can't like attack for each zombie. Okay. Throw my precious dice of dodge destiny. That is the small one, so that's a fail, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh! Okay. Now you can continue making your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and shoot the other one. Chris. Okay. So that's 1, 2. Do 2 again just to make sure. Here we go. Pushback.
Yes. So you push. Is it one back or both? Or just one, isn't it?
Just 1, yeah.
So I'll pull him back for you. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Does zombie get the reaction attack?
Fuck knows. I guess so.
Again. Well,
It's gonna,
hope you dodge.
It's gonna poorly for me at this point. Roll.
But there's only 1 zombie, so you can get the little dodge now as well.
I managed to get a big dodge, so I'm fine.
Oh, okay, excellent.
I think you've got 2 more attempts.
No, I'm done.
Or is that all your 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 to move here,
move.
door, attack, 4. And I have to draw a
Draw a
attention
card.
card.
Yep.
Or should it be like, accidentally to get an extra attack or something?
I think this can go on top of the stack now, by the way.
Yes, and this fevered assault's dead as well.
Yeah, so pop it on the stack.
Oh, clear. Okay.
Soft light pink
Oh,
for
hold on a minute.
surroundings on the other night. Any other place? Oh yeah, we killed a couple zombies.
Yeah, how many did we kill? 2? Did we not? Did we take any off? How many in this stack right now? 4. No, it's 5. So you can make 2. You can remove 2 from this. Wait, is it the whole stack? Oh, it wasn't that. Okay, there.
Okay,
Still 2 more. Okay, it's your turn.
my turn. So, also that second attack will have brought him up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Fine, whatever. I guess I'll attack a zombie. I'll spend 2 ammo. Before I get to throw 2 dice. So that's a pushback.
Interesting. Which one are you pushing back though? In which direction?
Guess I'll push him this way. And then I'll attack again.
Like now, yeah. Now you have to.
wonder if I can just try and knife it now that it's still on my... Seeing as it's on my position anyway.
You could knife, yeah. Is knife more advantageous than anyone?
Nah, other than the fact that it's got range of 1.
No, it just uses no ammo.
It just does, yeah, basically.
The same. I guess you may as well do it then, yeah.
Okay, so I guess the only disadvantage is that I don't get to increase my dice or nothing. Fuck it, I believe in the heart of the cards. That's a knockback.
No.
Ooh. That's 2 of my turns, isn't it?
Yep.
3. Does moving in their line of sight mean they can move up on me?
I'm kind of wondering, does a knockback mean like they're stunned for the whole turn? Push. The target is pushed into an adjacent square of the player's choice. I mean, sure, but do they react again after, or what?
It does say that somewhere. The push effect allows a target to be placed in any adjacent square as long as it doesn't contain an invading wall and corner.
Okay.
It says, see the symbol on the coin card.
Really precise, doesn't it? So it just means they can just, like move back straight back.
I think it says on the out of sequence reaction. I think out of sequence performing it. If a character performs any action other than an attack while in the same square, although there's a specific phase for enemies to react, some enemies will perform additional actions under specific circumstances. Performing an attack whenever you're doing anything in the same square. A character performing an attack against enemy, so it doesn't seem like they can chase me if I just walk away. But one of those zombies can walk up because I fired my gun.
Yeah.
I have one more move. I'm going to pull back next to you, I think.
Maybe I'm going to try and shoot that zombie, don't I? Well, never mind. Yeah, I guess you can pull back. Seeing as you're injured.
Yeah. I'm wounded. Okay, reaction phase. The zombies have a movement of 1, so they can only move up by 1. Sorry, I need to draw a card as well, don't I?
Yes. Well, after the reaction phase. All clear. Okay, good.
Quiet, perhaps too quiet. If you were to make it out alive, you need to keep moving and stay on your toes. Anything can change in a split second. Actually, that does change. Oh no, it doesn't, because the characters are moving into position. But because that symbol's at the bottom, little X, that means the zombies can currently make their range 1 attack. But because the zombie used their move to move up, they don't get to attack just yet.
No.
But it does mean, yeah. Okay, your turn.
Did you kill the extra zombie though?
Oh, I did, yeah. No, I didn't actually.
Did you?
No, I missed.
No, you didn't. No,
I
you
missed
didn't.
like hell.
Yeah. Again, I guess I'll stay where I am and shoot, right? Okay. I've got ammo still. Okay, so I've got 9 bullets in my gun, so I'll do 2 again. Okay. Let's roll. Okay, that's 2 pushbacks.
You only get to do 1.
Yeah, so I'll push them back.
You can only push 1 zombie back.
Well, the one closest, yeah, the closest one, yeah, obviously. So push him back. Guess I'll attack again? But now there's 2, right? So that's evade, sorry, no, it doesn't change.
Just with evade,
yeah. I'll consume another 2 bullets. How many have we got right now? 7,
Oh, yeah,
6, 5.
a backup clip, so.
Roll. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, got us a kill.
Kill, yeah, excellent.
Okay, killed 1.
Doesn't matter which one, does it?
No. Actually, we didn't. This one we did forward right before.
You're not one back.
Yeah, but the other one didn't react.
Oh, right, I see what you mean. Yeah, I guess.
So you would have been there. And now fired against this one will be here now. Right? Or would we say that?
Oh, do you want to have killed the one closer, actually?
Well, yeah, more logical if I killed the one closer. But we'll just actually, hang on a minute. We'll just do like we'll do it like that because it will equal to the save anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm gonna try and shoot this one as well.
Take a token off that as well.
Yeah. If I killed this one, will we go good?
Pretty much, yeah. The area will be beaten.
5, 4, 3. Change music finally. Roll. Come on. No! No, damn it. Nothing.
He'll attack, which means the zombie gets to move up onto our tile. I'll move him. There's enough room for 3 of us to be sat together.
So he doesn't attack, right?
No, he can only move or... Oh,
Okay.
actually, that thing's still on, so that means he can attack from range.
Oh, because this green thing's on here.
Yeah, because that symbol's active, and the zombie has to attack if he can attack.
Okay.
So that means you now need to make an evade roll, throwing 2 dice, because Jill has a better evade than... At least I think you attack the character with the most health.
My turn, so we'll see it is. Because that's an evade.
They look like a good, solid evade, yeah.
But, did he move as well?
That was a reaction to no, because he attacks or moves. Now you can draw your...
Why is the zombie not on the square anymore?
Because he moved, because it would have moved him. He can attack or move.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Oh,
shit.
go.
I gotta rewind time.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, what have you done? The rulebook.
I rewound time.
Oh no, the rulebook's fucked up.
What do you mean?
I don't see the quick thing anymore.
Oh, your camera isn't. It doesn't sync that camera. That's annoying. The rulebook is over at the far side. You've done the wrong one.
What? Tell me about.
If you zoom out and go to your left.
Oh.
It's rendered differently. Huh. Don't say. That's very strange. There. Okay. You can see the sheer danger of fuck off and click on something.
Bobby, be careful.
Yeah, I think you need to draw a tension card now. I think you've used all your turns. At least gets rid of that symbol anyway.
Okay. Are the footsteps you hear at the edge of earshot another survivor, or do they belong to something else entirely? Regardless, one thing is clear: if you can hear them, they can hear you too.
Oh, actually, was that first reaction because you shot a gun? Or was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah.
Does that mean he gets
Pretty
another
sure.
attack because it's the phase in between?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah.
I guess roll again then, because that effect would still be in effect.
Yeah, that's what I said before. Wait, my dice?
Doesn't matter. You can roll any 2 blue dice.
Right. Yeah. Well. Okay, that's an evade.
Okay.
Okay. So now it's your turn.
Excellent. I'm going to spend 2 bullets and shoot at the zombie. For 2 dice. Knocks him back. knocked back zombies can't react, so he doesn't get to just walk forwards again. I guess I'll spend 2 more bullets and try again. Come on. Yeah, I got him.
Excellent. Well, Steam.
And so, because he's now dead, we consume the last G token.
Oh, no, I can't go backwards on the music.
No. The tension is ramped up even further.
Oh yeah, well, that's good. The music seems nearly useless if you can't go back and music.
Yeah,
Can't go forward.
yeah, it's too hard to use, isn't it? Okay, so I draw a card from the A.
It's a supply cache. Yeah, we both do, right? We'll do it all you. Or corpse discard. Card token discarded. Discard. Then each character. Yeah, so we both draw cards from the. Yeah. Right, don't pick up the whole deck.
There's only one. There are only 4 cards.
What? Only 4 cards. Okay.
Yeah, it's something to do with the regions.
Green herb.
Put a green herb in our invent.
Ooh. Thought we need it, but okay, and now we'll just
So we have to still calculate the rest of the turn just in case we get a tension card that fucks us up. So I got 2 more moves, haven't I? 1. Oh no, I'm knocked it open. 2. Yeah, that's it. My whole turn. Oh my god. Doors are weird because they don't react to physics, but at the same time,
pick the door.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't.
You can pick up that door. Where? There. Just move it off them. We know it's open anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's end of my turn. I'll draw a card from the tension deck. Flip.
All clear.
All clear.
Okay, so mine. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and draw a card
Got
from
the-
the tension deck. I think we all have to reach it.
Oh, okay.
Don't think there are any more threats in this level anyway.
All clear.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then.
No, you're not.
Oh, amazing! Stacked them.
Okay. That's complete, right?
Yeah, we completed the tutorial.
Excellent.
But just take a look at this.
Indeed.
Now, because we've completed the tutorial, we can carry on reading the amazing manual, which is our reward. So, did the tutorial. We ignored the zombies rules. So the mansion dashboard is pretty much just places for our to put all our decks and things, but we'll use that as and when we see fit.
Mhm.
So
It's a dog. Move.
we know how these items largely work. We know we can destroy corpses with the kerosene tokens when they turn up in the next chapter. Defense items, which we didn't really get in this one, which is basically when you're attacked by an enemy, you just use that up instead of getting damaged. A bit more detail on how the weapons work, which I think we're largely on board with how they work now.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So the tiles and encounters. So they're those when you enter a room with a exploration card. You have to draw things from the deck or something, the exploration deck. Encounter cards. They're those colourful things. When you go onto an unexplored tile which has a card, you explore it and he draws the counter card from the deck, which has rules like spawn stuff. On those spawn symbols. The special symbol is always accompanied by special rules, the star symbol. Yeah. If a card has multiple entries, resolve each entry in order from top to bottom. If an encounter card can't be fully resolved, resolve as much as possible. The card can't be resolved at all. Draw a replacement card instead. If there isn't enough room to place an enemy in the correct square when it spawns, spawn in an adjacent square. Once a unexplored tile's token has been removed, it is considered explored for the remainder of the scenario, and there's no need to draw additional encounter cards. Yeah, okay. If the encounter deck runs out, shuffle it and put it back in. Each encounter card also has at least one mission symbol along its top edge, but we won't worry about that for the moment. And we've largely figured out the doors.
Item box. Character in the same or adjacent square of an item box can spend an action point to place any number of items from their inventory into the item box. Place the cards for these items in the item box slot of the mansion dashboard, along with any corresponding ammunition dials. A character in the same or adjacent square to an item box can take any number of items from it into their inventory by making a search action. So like it's two different actions. I need one to place and then a different action to search. An item box counts as a medium model. It can store any number of cards. If a character is in the same square as one or more corpses, after performing an action, roll a dice. If the result is umbrella, replace each corpse in the square with a zombie.
If a character's attack causes a corpse to be placed in the square, the character doesn't roll the encounter die after resolving the attack. Okay, so you can't just respawn immediately when you've knocked it down.
No.
Does it mean if you move out of the square, does that count? Because that's not explained, is it?
No, I think it's only if you move back onto it. If a character is in the same square as one or more corpses, the corpse already has to be there for you to move onto it, right? So it's move onto one with a corpse. So it's definitely a corpse counts as a small base. If an effect would cause a square to have 4 corpses in it, place one of these corpses in an adjacent square to keep the square clear for models to move through.
Okay, so 4 corpses can't occupy a square, right?
Yeah, so 3 maximum.
Okay.
No Crimson Heads though.
The Crimson Heads are.
Like an expansion.
I think the rules for them are mentioned in. I'm just going to quickly thumb through the Director's Cut book. I think it basically injects put a zombie on top. The expansion allows Crimson Head enemies to appear during your game. Revealing a traitor.
Traitor mode! Someone is a traitor!
Enemy Wesker mode.
I mean...
Just seems to be a shitload of modes.
Yeah. Yes, just... What's the Crimson Head rule? Just like, place corpses with Crimson Heads, right? Isn't it?
I was trying to see if it specifically says that, or if...
Crimson Heads. This expansion allows more Crimson Heads enemies to appear. More? So there are already Crimson Heads in the base game?
I think maybe... if I flip through... Not entirely sure how Crimson Heads even work. Maybe it explains it if we keep reading the main manual.
I'm just... Yeah. Benefit. Okay. Night of events. Start the campaign. This is like the campaign thing. Yeah. Bosses. What does the... Oh, no. Go back to where we were. Okay. What does the Crimson card say? Crimson Head. Is there any perform? Before that's how Crimson work.
I'm not sure if they're just like a later game thing or.
I reckon there's like just Crimson in certain areas of the game, like normal enemies.
Perhaps. Let me start reading this out and just hopefully we can try and figure out what to do next. The reserve is where characters are placed that you found. Yeah, okay, so we've not found anyone yet, so we don't have to worry about that so much. Health, we kind of figured that. Exhausting reserve characters. Some rules will exhaust characters in the reserve. To show a character is exhausted, turn the card 90 degrees clockwise. Exhaust characters will not heal at the end of scenarios. Now, do we get to heal at the end of the scenario then? For free. Switching characters are two different types of character. Main characters, Barry Burton, Rebecca Chambers, Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine, and support characters. If one or more main characters are in the reserve at the start of a scenario, a player can switch characters, placing their current character's profile card in the reserve and replacing it with one of those cards. Place any number of items from the current character's inventory into the new character's inventory, and place any remaining items in the item box. Transfer any kerosene tokens from the current... God, this is complicated as shit. Characters up to the character's kerosene limit and discard any excess tokens. If the current character has suffered any damage, place a wound card matching the amount of damage with the profile card. If the new character has a wound card as a track marker. Support characters can't be used for scenarios and must remain in the reserve. Does that mean we can access the other two main characters? At the start of a scenario. Placing the current character's profile. To reserve this way, it begins with the kerosene token. Yeah, I don't know. There's like so many mechanics at this point. As a mission, players undertake scenarios, certain rules will require them to draw a mission card. Mission cards represent a character from the reserve exploring a mansion on their own. It might be foraging supplies, searching for survivors, or hunting down enemies, but one thing is true regardless. Members of Stars won't simply wait around until their compatriots return. Resolving a mission interrupts play and is resolved immediately. The player whose turn it is must choose a character from the reserve and place the profile card next to the mission card. That character is assigned to the mission. Any character in the reserve can be assigned a mission. It doesn't matter whether they're a main character or a support character. The rules text on the card is then resolved. Okay. Most missions require the player to draw a card from the encounter deck. And resolve the mission symbols on the top edge of the card. Cards are drawn one at a time and resolved as they are drawn. When resolving cards, only resolve the symbols on the top edge and don't resolve the spawn or special entries. These are not used during missions. Mission symbols are shown below. So when do mission cards get drawn? The player undertakes certain rules. Oh, it's in the scenario blurb. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll read that in a moment. The mission symbols clues of no immediate effect, but your hands in my way, are required to successfully resolve several missions. Wound, the assigned character suffers a wound. Damn. Heal, the assigned character is healed by one level. Item. Draw an item A card and add it to the item box. Stars. The star symbol has no immediate effect but may be required to successfully resolve several missions and may interact with other characters' special rules. New orders. Discard the encounter cards drawn so far, then shuffle the current mission deck back into the deck and draw a replacement. After the player has finished drawing cards, resolve any remaining text on the mission card, then the assigned character's profile card is returned to the reserve. And any character cards that have been drawn are discarded. Remove the mission card from the game unless it has the whatever that symbol is. In which case it is shuffled back into the deck. Abandoning missions. After resolving an encounter card, the assigned character can abandon the mission. If a character abandons the mission, the character's profile card is returned to the reserve, and any encounter cards that have been drawn are discarded. So this is after resolving the character can abandon. Okay. Resolve any text on the card that refers to the mission being abandoned, and then remove the mission card from the game unless it has the shuffle back into the deck symbol. In which case it's shuffled into the deck. Character death during missions. If assigned character is killed during a mission, their profile card is removed from the game and any encounter cards that have been drawn are discarded. The mission card is then removed from the game unless it has a symbol. In which case shuffled back into the deck. All missions. If the mission card states to place it to one side of the playing area, it is not resolved in the same way as other mission cards, and after assigning a character, the player resumes their turn as normal. Any rules on the card will remain in effect for the rest of the scenario, or until it is removed from play. At the end of the scenario, if the card is still in play, return the assigned character's profile card to the reserve, and then remove the mission card from the game unless it has the thing. I guess the gist of that is we're going to read the blurb in a minute on one of the 4 scenarios we get to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, what was the reserve character stuff? I didn't quite fully understand that.
As they explore, we'll find them.
Oh, the survivors. Okay, right, okay.
As the characters progress through the mansion, they'll frequently experience unique events. Whether investigating the whereabouts of their missing comrades, finding a valuable document, or escaping a horde of zombies, the path ahead will seldom be simple. Incidents like this are represented by narrative events. A narrative event interrupts play and can occur in any one of 2 different ways. First, when a character is placed on the same square as the narrative token. When this happens, the player whose turn it is discards the token and refers to the scenario brief. When the narrative player is instructed to draw a narrative card, the second is when the character is taught to draw a card, and this happens when he draws a card from the narrative deck, which has got a begin on the back. Resolving narrative events. Narrative events reflect a variety of situations, but their resolutions can be the same. The resolution is always the same, like a tension card. Each event features a title, a flavour description for the event, and rules text for how to resolve it. Firstly, the player reads the title and event description aloud to the other players. Then the rules text is resolved. Enemies spawned by narrative events are placed as detailed in the encounter card section, distributed evenly across the biohazard symbols on the active character's tile, starting with the square closest to the character. If the event features a decision, the players can discuss the options amongst themselves, but the player whose turn it is has the final say on the option is resolved. Once the narrative card has been resolved, it is removed from the game unless it has the shuffle symbol. The danger level. My danger dial is always dialed right up. The Spencer Mansion is not only a strange and mysterious location, but is one fraught with danger. Danger. High voltage. Terrifying foes prowl the eerie corridors and seemingly endless rooms, and even as the survivors put one foe down in the struggle for survival, another 2 might step up into its place. With every passing moment, the remaining stars officers know their chances of survival diminish further, and the need to make their escape grows. The danger level dial. I think this is a system that impacts timing, so like if we fuck around for too long, it's going to screw up for us.
Okay.
Because you can technically just walk back and forwards forever, couldn't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
The danger dial tracks how dire the situation has become. At the start of the campaign, the danger level is placed at the starting position, as shown in the image opposite. But it won't stay that way for long. Get your hands in the way slightly. As a
Did you
campaign,
see my hand bigger?
yeah. I because I've changed PC since we practiced this game. My hand's now small. I did actually put my hand bigger before.
I see your hand big. Which is weird.
Yeah, you see it big, which makes it pain in the ass. There's an option for it, but I'll find it afterwards. Additional tension card effects. As the campaign progresses, effects from a variety of sources will increase or decrease the level, indicating how many levels when doing so. It's something to do with the cards we draw, the tension cards. Just the danger level are always resolved immediately. Additional tension card effects. Players use the same tension deck throughout the campaign, but should be aware that the deck will evolve over time, steadily becoming more dangerous. Some tension cards will have additional text if the danger dial has reached its second or third tier. So, respectively indicated by the teeth and the skull and crossbones symbols.
Yeah. This is similar to Zombicide in a way.
I guess if one of these cards is drawn and the danger level reaches the symbol next to the text, resolve the additional text as well as an officer. I guess we shouldn't have done that. Remains in play for 1 round thing that we did earlier.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter.
Alright. Additional text is cumulative. If a card has both the second and third, the danger level is in the third tier. Resolve the text for both icons. Removing cards from the game. Some cards are removed from the game after being resolved. If a card is removed from the game, it's returned to the game box and can't be used for the rest of the campaign, unless a rule specially states to return it again. Losing the campaign if the danger level moves all the way around and returns to the starting position. The players have until the end of their current scenario to try and reduce it. If they can't do so, they'll lose the campaign and must start all over again. The mansion has been overrun by enemies and there's nowhere left to hide. Well, I can see our future. During the game, players will be able to reduce the danger level through certain effects, but these choices will always be accompanied by less than desirable alternatives. Think carefully about how to proceed before finding that you have to make dangerous decisions just to stay alive. I'm not quite sure how that plays out. Must be something we see that implies this. So there isn't a correct order in which to play the scenarios during the campaign. In fact, depending on which items the characters find and in which order, it'll be different every time. Initially, the players can only choose from the 4 scenarios, so the ones that I've set out on the table. But as they explore the mansion, they'll be able to access new areas and attempt new scenarios. Setting up the mansion map. So at the start of the campaign, I've set up the mansion map over to the other side of the table with our amazing starting areas and some locked areas. Adding new scenario cards. When a scenario is completed, the players will typically add 1 or more new scenario cards to the map. When scenario cards are added, they are placed adjacent to the scenario card with the matching numbered arrow. Scenario cards with the lock side are always placed with the lock side face up. Lock scenarios. Some scenarios begin locked and can't be attempted until characters find 1 or more specific items. Lock scenarios always show the items required to unlock them on their lock side. Once the required items have been found, flip the lock card to its unlocked side and they can be attempted as normal. Completing scenarios. Once a scenario has been successfully completed, a scenario complete token is placed on it. Scenarios with a scenario complete token can't be played again. If the players successfully complete the helipad scenario, they have completed the campaign and survived.
Whoa!
Remember that while you're exploring, you'll always be racing against the danger level. If the dial reaches the end before you're able to complete the helipad scenario, the campaign is lost and you'll have to start all over again. The players have successfully completed the first scenario. So after doing so, the scenario brief instructed them to add second floor west to the map, and because the card has a locked side, it's placed with that side face up. Looks like in order to play the story, they'll need to find the dog whistle elsewhere in the mansion. Okay. Setting up the campaign.
So you've already done all this then?
Well, I've set up those 4 things, but I think for the main campaign it's different from the intro thing that we did. So, board games campaign allows players to choose which path to take as they explore building their own narrative. There's no set order to playing each scenario, and because the location of every item is randomised, it will be different for each playthrough. The campaign will take a long time to complete in its entirety, so unless players have a few days set aside, I recommend taking a more relaxed pace and playing over several sessions, tackling a scenario or two at a time. Choosing characters. Each player selects a main character. Barry Burton, Rebecca Chambers, Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine places a corresponding profile card face up in front of them, which each player then places a health track and sets it to fine. So I guess we can reset our characters now. Each character begins the game with the starting items for the ones listed on their cards, right? Underneath the character's profile card, each player takes a handgun ammunition dial and sets it to 15 and places it next to the character's handgun card. Finally, each player picks a number kerosene token, so we refresh it to their limit. Support character. In addition to the 4 main characters on either board, game includes 4 support characters. Place the Brad Vickers card face up in the character reserve deck, which I already have done, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he is. And shuffle the profile cards for the remaining support characters with the cards for any main characters that aren't being used to create this survivor deck. Okay, so that all main characters that we don't pick need to go into that deck. So I guess we're going to put Chris and Rebecca in there as well. So is this the character deck? Let me search this. Yep, it's the character deck. So we'll take. I'm assuming we're sticking with. So we take you. Take you. Put him in that deck. Get in there then. Oh, I see. They're different. Yeah, so we need wherever the hell the actual characters, the real characters are. I think they're up at the top some way.
Character you're looking for? They're there, top right here.
Ending, no battle card.
Or are these the actual just playable versions of them?
Joseph, Albert, Richard. Their rooms. Where the heck do the character-sized models live? Because they're not exactly going to shuffle in at the colossal size. Let me search inside advanced characters. Pretty sure that that's not the same thing though. Where the hell are they?
What are you looking for?
There should be a character card for, because if you because these characters are different types of card, the ones with the starting items on.
Hmm.
So I can't just shuffle them in with the charging deck, tension deck, numbered narrative deck, numbered encounters.
What are you looking for?
There should be a card with it looks like this Brad Vickers card.
Yeah.
But it says Chris Redfield.
Oh, so it's not a character card.
Yeah.
Not a playable character card.
It's not the one with the.
Enemy Wesker, that.
What happened to Enemy Wesker? Where the hell is it?
Where is this zombie Wesker?
What happened to Zombie Wesker?
I don't remember seeing any other character cards.
No, I've not got any specific recollection of them. This clusterfuck of a million cards. What we can do is just put the advanced ones in and just have them represent them, I guess, because don't know where the other things are. So Chris Redfield and
Jill Valentine.
Rebecca Chambers. That'll do, because whilst yes, it says advanced on them, it's we can just ignore those rules and just use the. No, these are big, aren't they? They're the proper playing cards. But they're not the same thing. So it's totally a different.
You found it?
No, because they're bigger.
Bigger?
Yeah, because you look at these reserve deck cards. How the fuck did I rotate it then? They're like small.
Oh yeah. No, this is like no. This is a playable character card. This one.
Yeah. But I can't shuffle them in. They're big. Can I?
No. But they're. I'm sure there's not like.
Like a random stack of cards that we're missing somewhere.
What cards are these ones? Alright, which.
Exploration deck. Counters. How do I rotate these again? No, it's why does it want to do that? That's not useful, is it? It's like dodgy boogie that it wants to flip and rotate them when you put them down.
Oh, once. Yeah, why?
Fine, whatever, leave it. Where are they? In this vast mansion of a million cards. It's definitely all the cards in the game are out. You've lost what that was now, haven't you?
The what?
Because you've flipped that page. You have to find this bit. I think you saw it then.
Oh wait, it was on top of something?
Yeah, they're all on top of something.
Oh.
That's intentional.
Is it?
Yeah, I've done that because no, you're not looking at that, you're looking at the maps next to it. There, that's it, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to just
I'm missing a card.
can we emulate that card in some way by just substituting it with something else. I don't know where that card might be.
All the cards are out, right?
Yeah. You don't want to click on the boxes because it will cause an absolute diarrhea explosion of cards.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do, draw one card off the top of this. Talbot Wesker. What happened to Jill and Wesker? Going to clone him. One for Chris and one for Rebecca. Then I'm going to tint him.
But,
So
do you know what the Wesker's Chris? So we're missing who? Chris and
Chris and Rebecca.
Rebecca. Do you know what their special abilities were?
Special abilities are on the front of their cards, aren't they? Is it?
Well, these cards have different special abilities, don't they?
During missions, Wesker ignores the first damage it suffers. Bird's eye view. Yeah.
Unless it's written somewhere else.
Well, tinting it hasn't really done jack shit. Duh. Yeah, when I was setting up, I didn't really think that far ahead and just thought they were the same as these cards, size-wise. It must be somewhere here in all this sea of crap.
Are we sure there are main character ones?
Let's come up to this campaign one. Just go back to the stuff in the box.
There's a support
There are
characters.
4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there aren't main character ones. I think
Okay.
there's only the support ones.
So, how are they shuffled together then? Because it says to.
How would you shuffle the characters we're playing? I don't understand.
Support characters, place the Brad Vicker face card face up to create this 5 attack.
But then you shuffle the profile cards for the remaining support characters. Yeah, it's just the other ones that aren't Jill,
Place
Chris,
Brad
or...
Vicker's card face up in the character reserve, then shuffle the profile cards for the remaining support characters with the cards for any main characters that aren't being used. Which can't be done because...
Odd. I guess they just stick them next to each other? Well, what's the point of shuffling them together anyway?
certain things I'll have us draw them.
We just have to randomly draw them.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we'll just shuffle them, stick them next to each other, and we'll kind of like decide a way to randomly pick them later then, right?
Yeah, I guess so. The Survivor deck, which bit is the Survivor? Create the Survivor deck. Place the deck face down on the corresponding slot on the dashboard. Where the fuck's the dashboard gone? No. The Survivor deck is that one where I place those three things. Which, yeah, whatever. I'll just put them next to it and we can throw it. Throw a dice or something. don't really fit.
Yeah, that's alright because there's 6 of them in total, so 6 sides.
Yeah, I guess we'll. Sorry, I'll put Albert Wesker back in. I'm just gonna. There, I'll just put all the survivors here and we can figure it out later. I'll shuffle them. Shuffle. Shuffle is R, yeah. Okay. So that can be our survivors. We'll just do that. And
Yeah.
I'll get rid of these 2 Weskers. 2 Wesker clones. Okay. Card decks. Place the dashboard to one side of the playing area with an easy reach for each player. Then set the danger dial to its starting position, which you can see is next to it with the S. Yeah, PlayStation. So if I would search the narrative encounter items for item A, item B, mission and tension deck cards for the cards with all the symbols, and return them to the box. These cards do not start off in any deck and will be added to the as the campaign goes on. Shuffle the remaining narrative encounter item A, mission B. So I've done this already. Place each card deck down the corresponding dashboard slot. So I think that will be this. There's the narrative encounter item A, item B, and mission. I think it's these ones. The MC cards and separate them into tiers using the symbols on the bottom of each card. Shuffle the tiers and the cards face down top of the tier 4 cards. Repeat this until the top of the deck. Under no circumstances should the C deck be shuffled during the campaign. So C deck I think is this green one? Yeah. So that'll have already been done. B deck is in place, A deck is in place. I will quickly just check the contents of the B deck to make sure there's none of them weird symbols. No, seemingly not. And I'll give them a quick shuffle. Okay. Why are there 2 separate item A decks? Why can't I search the A deck?
Search the A deck.
Oh, it's just a card, right? That's why, because I didn't pick them all up. Let me check how many A cards there are supposed to be, because it doesn't seem like there's many. There are 29 item A cards. So, where are the rest of them?
What are you looking for?
Well, the game comes with 29 A cards,
Mm-hmm.
but there's only 11 in that stack.
What about the ones we used for the other game?
So there's what, like...
There's 11, 12 here.
No, these are the.
Oh right, no, yeah, sorry, yeah, right. We're looking for
cards.
items then. Do we use items somewhere? But we have 4 items on us, right? Does it count? Or...
Oh yeah, it's because it's all in our invents. Okay, so
Should we clear them actually? Reset everything?
should
or we
probably reset all our invents to the thing. Yeah. So put that there. Shuffle.
Should I have a
We need to now match the our starting thing. So we'll put back anything that the other characters had. I've got a med spray over here.
I've got one on my inventory already. I'm good. You see, you have a clip. So I put these. So these are item cards here. There's 3 item cards stacked here.
Okay.
I guess this one should go the A, I believe, as well. So this one should go there, right?
Yeah, into the A stack.
You know, there's 5 here. Where's the A stack?
One A stack. It's like finding a needle in an A stack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I've got more cards over there.
Just gathering. Oh, fuck off. Gathering
Oh.
them into a pile. Oh,
Oh,
one of
I
them's
pick
an
one.
S? What the fuck?
S? Where did this one come from? Because they're starting items. The guns and knives shouldn't be in the pack.
Alright, let me put these away. Okay, so these are all A's, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me shuffle them.
No 16 though.
There's definitely an S in there. Better check them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
It's a start. This is why we don't play board games here on Game-Geki. Right.
14 should be how many?
There's like 29 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Does this seem a little light?
Don't even placed anywhere else in the world?
Or any of our items not starting ones?
I mean, the mid spray, isn't it, right?
No, that's a item. That's an invent item one.
This mid spray is a... Oh, it's not one. Okay, so our starting mid sprays and non-starting mid sprays. Okay, I see.
Take the handgun bullets from the starter thing. I guess I'll check these stacks just in case there's anything incorrectly shuffled into them somehow. Nope, seemingly not.
How many B cards should there be?
I mean, some of them might have the special symbols, I guess. 47 B cards.
That's correct. How many C?
13 IMC.
No, there's 16. All C's.
That's interesting. There seemed to be a slight bit of oddity with this.
More isn't too bad, I suppose, but 23 number down. What's this? Oh, here's my A's. Look.
Oh, they're underneath numbered items. So I think these have something special about them. Search.
Your A's as well.
They have advanced symbols on them. Some of them.
But should they be in there or not? Hang on. So there's how many should be in total again?
What was it?
How many A's in total?
29.
29. Okay, so here are 15 plus. Wait, is it 18 now? That's the correct one.
Yeah, the math doesn't quite line up there.
I think I've actually done like. What did it say? 18 all the time. In fact, the fact that I've taken cards out of it. Okay, 18. So there's 18 cards here. 18 plus 15. How much does that make?
That is 28 plus 5, which is 33.
And we need how many in total?
27.
Okay, closer.
29, sorry.
29. I was hoping 18 of a.
I'd draw from this deck.
Oh, what the?
I'm just flipping one to. So that's one with a symbol, so we don't want that one. So it might just be that we're missing a few, that we've already taken all the symbols out and that the number's correct.
How'd you open this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just going to guess it's because they've got symbols on and so they're not supposed to be in that deck, and just going to have to trust that it's alright. Because we removed the cards with the symbols on, which is what these are.
What is that? Okay.
So that's why it's not the exact right number in this stack.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough. Carrying on.
Well, we're approaching the 12 mark now, so.
Yeah.
I guess we.
We'll spend 5 more minutes reading from this book and then.
Yeah. It's a tyrant!
It's a tyrant. Okay. So the symbols, yep. Getting started. Search them, take the C cards, separate them into tiers. Yep. There isn't a correct order in which to play the scenarios. Yep. Once the players decide which scenario they'd like to attempt first, they should set up the area as shown with the corresponding brief. Remember to place the unexplored tokens. Yep, we've done that. Finally, B cards listed in the scenario B and shuffle them together and place them in the B slot on the dashboard. Then find the exploration cards listed in the scenario brief. So when we read these briefs, we're going to be replacing these stacks with the ones from the scenario for B and C, which is probably why I've got like random red stacks everywhere.
Yeah.
I did this like a year and a half ago, so long forgotten what my thought process was back at then. Each player places a character in one of the 2 starting positions. Doesn't matter which character is which. Yep. Scenario, all the characters must start. If a scenario has a single starting position, all the characters must start in that position. Playing a scenario, no matter which scenario the players select, gameplay is just like before, beginning with the first player to take a turn and then moving clockwise around the table. Each scenario brief will inform players how to complete the scenario. Be wary, from here on out, scenarios will be longer and more difficult to experiences in the tutorial, so good luck. And if you fail the scenario, don't worry, the campaign will continue. So read on to the next section. Okay, so we just need to read this on the when we complete a scenario.
Okay.
I'll reset my character's health to full because it's the beginning of the actual campaign.
Yep.
To 5, and that's all sorted. Okay, I guess we're ready to take on one of these 4 amazing campaigns next time on Game-Geki.
Can you save the whole thing?
Yeah, so that is menu.
Out of curiosity, do we need to I maybe we've done that actually, never mind. Okay.
Is it this? No. Games. This way. Save and load. Save game. And I'll call it RE. My caps lock is on. RE. Campaign 1. Okay, now we are now saved and ready for next time.
Excellent.
All right.
Splendid.
GG, folks. I'll join you on the next one.